Hey everybody, Jim Chester here. I have Senior Vice President of Sherman College of Chiropractic out in Spartanburg, South Carolina, which we call fondly Sparkle City.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I know that we have a good role with each other. We've been in connection for some years now, and I am just so impressed what you guys are doing out there for chiropractic in South Carolina. Let's just talk a little bit about this whole thing that you guys are doing with the revamp of the campus and what that's looking like right now.
Well, when we got to Sherman College in 2013, and I got there in 2014, Dr. Cordero in 2013, it was a diamond in the rough. And Sherman was a great place. Chiropractic lives at Sherman College. It always has, but the facilities didn't match, or the program. The facilities didn't match the chiropractic that we were teaching. And we got to the point where we started to grow and we needed to expand Sherman College. So with Dr. Cordero's vision, we were able to craft a plan to bring more students to Sherman College and to grow the college and become more influential within the profession. Because honestly, Sherman does not want to be the biggest chiropractic school, but we want to have the biggest influence on the profession. So what we've done is we've created a brand new student center, 22,000 square feet, which includes a beautiful event center that seats 625. We had our first graduation on campus in June. We have a beautiful cafe that seats 120. We have a new library, a new bookstore, all these beautiful study areas for the students, things that we did not have before. It was very compressed at Sherman College, and the students loved it, and because we're a big family, but now they get an opportunity to have a campus experience. Before, it was not as much of a campus experience. So it's allowed us to really show who we are, what we believe, why we believe it, and really compete from an aesthetic perspective with the other chiropractic colleges.
And that right there is why I support Sherman College, is because the first time I went there, I was blown away with the hospitality. I was blown away by the program, the amount of just the dedication of, he said the word family, that they brought together at Sherman campus. And I was just really impressed with your ability to trust me as number one, but to allow me into the greater Sherman family and to let me go out there and make an impact in the student family with my messaging and my intensity. And it was a dream opportunity for me to go out there and to visit Spartanburg and to show up the first day and to see you and to sit down with you and Edwin in the private office and to tell you guys where I came from and why I do what I do. And I guess this might be an uncomfortable question for Neil, but I'm going to ask him anyways. Why did you, at the point in your career, say yes to Sherman?
Well, it's a very interesting. I hope we have enough time for this one. When Dr. Cordero took over Sherman College in January of 2013, he was in contact with me those first several months, and he was basically really beginning to cast his vision at the college. And he started to grow the college, and he needed help. He really needed help, and he needed someone who could back him and who he could trust. And we had been friends for a long period of time. We practiced on the same area of South Florida, and he called me up and he said, "Hey, I need you to drop everything. I need you to sell your practice. I need you to leave your family. I need you to come up here so we can grow this thing, so we can save chiropractic." And without even thinking about it, I said yes. And it's kind of interesting because it reminds me of a story in the Bible. When Abraham was told by God to get up and go, he just got up and went. And he was blessed by God because of his faithfulness. And I really believe that God was putting in my heart the faithfulness to trust in where this profession needed to go. And it's been nothing but a blessing for the past 6 years that I've been with Sherman College, almost 6 years, and followed a great leader like Dr. Edwin Cordero, because we've been able to take the school from what was 160 students to now well over 400 students, and we're growing, and we're expanding the campus, and we're doing the things that we need to do. And it's really been a leap of faith for me, and that's what I want to share with you. It wasn't the money. I never even asked him how much he's paying me. I probably should have, but I never did. And so it was really the heart of chiropractic that had been planted deep inside of me all those years in practice, and I knew that chiropractic needed help. And we need to bring this profession together. We need to become one unified voice. We need to understand that any kind of trying to be right or making others wrong is not moving the profession forward. What it's creating is mediocrity. And we need to create a culture that is a culture of winning in order for us to win as a profession, because we have the goods, we have the philosophy, we know how to eliminate, correct, and reduce vertebral subluxation, and that's going to help a society be better. It's going to help people be better, and really that's what chiropractic is about. It's about creating the best version of yourself and creating the best version of the world, and I think that's important work, and I'm very, very grateful that I said yes in 2013.
And see, that's just it, is like, I didn't pre-screen any of these questions for you. I said, we're going to talk about 3 things today. And that's what we did. And that's the beautiful thing about when you have it in your heart so deep that you don't have to feel like you don't have the answer for it. Right. Like I could ask you any tough question out there under the sun, and you would say, well, number 1, it's God. You'd say, number 2, it's because of chiropractic. Number 3, you'd say, because I support my family. And then you would say, I support Ed and his mission at Sherman. And then you would say something else, that we bring a great team together. Yes. So the next question for you is, I wanted to talk to you about the newest member of the Sherman family, Jorge Campos.
Dr. Jorge Campos, amazing, amazing guy. I met him probably about a month ago. Dr. Cordero saw the wisdom in hiring him. He practiced in Chile for 10 years in Patagonia, and he has a heart for chiropractic, an incredible heart to serve and to protect and perpetuate chiropractic. So Dr. Cordero hired him as our ROAR doctor. ROAR is an acronym for Reach Out and Recruit. So he is the director of our ROAR program, and he goes out and he partners and allies and befriends practitioners that want to send students to Sherman College. So in order to become a ROAR doctor, it's really easy. It doesn't cost you anything. You just say, hey, I want to be a ROAR doctor, and we send you a bunch of information. Dr. Campos connects with you and really shares with you the vision of Sherman College, what we're doing within chiropractic, and then it gives you an opportunity to send your prospective students who might be patients to the college. We have our Showcase Sherman weekend where we actually put them up for the whole weekend. We feed them, we fly them out there. They get a real feel for whether or not they want to be at the college. So Dr. Campos has been a part of the missing piece that we needed. He's the heart and soul that's going to connect the college to the practitioner, and we're just so grateful to have him. He is just an amazing human being, and I can't wait for you to reach out to Sherman College and meet Dr. Campos.
And see, he says it's so true and so tried, because it all is just you, Neil. And that's one of the reasons I always love interviewing Neil. And one of the last things I want to ask you about is to say a couple nice words about Paul Reed and his team out here.
Yes.
Because I know that the reason we get this fellowship so frequently is because there's great leaders out here that bring us all together.
Right. And, you know, a couple of years ago, Dr. Cordero was supposed to come out and speak at ChiroFest, and I was going to go with him, but he had some personal issues that he had to take care of, some health issues, and those have been resolved long ago. And this year was the year that he was asked to speak out here. So we brought Dr. Campos, we brought myself, and it's been nothing but amazing. This is the first day. The speakers have been incredible. I got to see Dr. Paul Reed a little while ago. I thanked him for having us out here. We've already made some incredible connections, prospective students, people that want to donate to the college, people that want to support the college, people that want to come to our Lyceum program. And so it's just been a really, really cool event. It's my first time out here at ChiroFest, and at lunch we were just talking about this. This is going to be something we want to do every year. We've got a really good group of people out in the West, and Sherman needs to really get a footprint out here. You know, traditionally we were always, you know, in Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, we're in Georgia, we're in New Jersey, we're in Michigan, but we need to be out in the West because, you know, these practitioners on the West Coast need to know that they can refer and send prospective students, and they themselves can come to a beautiful campus in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous out there, and I'm just happy to be here at ChiroFest. And this is only the first part of ChiroFest, and it's already been incredible.
Well, I want to pay you. Can I pay you? I want to pay you with a hug.
Well, no, wait a minute. I want to thank you for being a supporter of Sherman College and becoming a regent. It means so much to Dr. Cordero and myself. Give me a hug. Love you, brother.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
Well, I paid him with a hug there, but you guys are just one story away. Keep hustling. Stay with me for the rest of the day. I have a few more interviews I'm going to do up until about 7 p.m. What is this, Pacific Standard Time? I don't know what time zone I'm in anymore because I'm always out Chiro hustling. But love and appreciate you guys. And if you guys didn't make it to Chiro Fest 2019, make sure you're here 2020. And I just wanted to close out by saying thank you to Natalie and Local Gold for co-branding with us for Chiro Fest this year. If you guys need any kind of resources for digital marketing and branding, reach out to Natalie at Local Gold or send a direct message to me. But we're going to close out for right now, and you guys are just one story away. Bam.
Bam, baby.
Keep hustling. See you guys soon.